It's a bunch of Chicago DJs that tend to say that I'm bitter and upset and angry. That's not the case. I'm not the one on Facebook that is bitching and complaining about not getting their shine in a Chicago club that dance floor doesn't even hold 100 people. But I'm the one that's bitter and mad. I think you all need to reevaluate your statements. Really. I mean, the shit is crazy. I sit there, and I chime in on this and that, but it's just for my personal comedy behind the shit, because the shit is funny to me. I'm sitting there laughing at y'all old motherfuckers, really. I mean, shit is just crazy, because all of these cats that I'm talking about are like in their 40s, some in their 50s, and they bitching and complaining about who ain't getting a shine in a club that doesn't even hold more than 100 people on the dance floor. That shit is some funny shit. I don't need to watch reality shows. All I gotta do is just log on Facebook and see what Chicago DJ is bitching about this or bitching about that. That's some funny shit. I mean, motherfuckers talk more shit than Jesse Jackson, but can't show nothing for all of this so-called music work they doing. I'm like, somebody post up the pictures of all of the wealth that you've achieved through music. Post that shit up. You want to impress a motherfucker. Otherwise, stand down. Stand the fuck down. The shit is crazy. I mean, it's just completely crazy. And they talk about the world looking at Chicago DJs. Man, the world ain't looking at shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about what y'all give a fuck about. It's people that's in Chicago and was doing what was doing that don't give a fuck. So y'all want to say the world? Stop amping y'all self up to be something that you're not. And especially y'all motherfuckers talking about, oh, I'm playing overseas and I'm, okay. For a select group of them, what the public don't know is they are paying for the airfare themselves. Then once they get to their destination, depending on how the door does on the party, then that's when you got the divvying up of the funds, and they're hoping to break even at a minimum, get a little money in their pocket at a maximum, So if y'all want to impress somebody with all that, I'll play overseas. Okay, well, post up where whatever overseas promoter paid for your airfare, paid for your lodging, and is buying your food and paying you. Post that up. I'm DJing overseas. What does that say? You taking a trip to another country. I mean, shit. Come on, dude. Really? Y'all need to slow y'all roll. Y'all some funny motherfuckers. Really, because, y'all had me cracking smooth the fuck up on Facebook when y'all bitching about different shit. Because I ain't seen a motherfucker yet that posted any pictures of, I've got all this wealth from my craft. This shit ain't happening. Then another thing that some do is these Frankie Knuckles quotes. Y'all need to stop with that shit. He had an interview a long time ago where he said that Chicago's stuck in a time warp. Y'all grabbed that doggone one-liner and been running with that shit for 15 years. Chicago, they don't want no new music. They just want the same old stuff. They don't want this. They don't want that. They behind it. It ain't they or them. It's y'all silly asses. I mean, let me throw this out there for a minute, right? Everybody knows about the Big Mac at McDonald's. How long has the Big Mac been being sold? I think since the 70s. When did McDonald's change their Big Mac formula? Never. And the Big Macs are still selling, aren't they? So, if you got a product that's good, it's going to sell regardless. So talking about somebody stuck in a time warp, that's some bullshit, you know? They don't like new music. I've heard the new music that some of the DJs in Chicago been playing, and it's bullshit. Just because it's new, that don't mean it's good. This shit is bullshit. Now everybody is on the Afrobeat bandwagon. That pots and pans ass music. Really? Get the fuck out of here. You know, the more I read on Facebook and the more I see these dudes clown, it makes me that much more grateful that I got in on the house thing on the ground floor when it started, opposed to what they talking about now. Because you got all these old ass DJs that should be mentoring and helping younger DJs come up and keep stuff alive. No, they trying to hold the torch. What, y'all gonna be sitting at a club in a doggone wheelchair with a controller or something in front of you? Big glasses because you can't see no more. Headphones with a hearing aid in your ear because you can't hear no more. DJing at a party? I mean, when does it end? I mean, my son is old enough to like buy me a drink in a club. So that kind of like told me, Remix, your ass might be a little bit too old to be hanging out in clubs. You know. No, your ass is too old to be hanging out in clubs. If your son can be in the same club that you in and buy you a drink, that means you need to find someplace else to be. So I just had to put that video out there because I know a lot of people in Chicago, they're always talking about I'm angry, I'm bitter, and what's not a good look. I'm not angry. I'm not bitter. I'm living good. You know, unlike some people I know that are about to get an eviction notice. And, speaking on the eviction notice, for the DJs that do know my wife, that, you know, talk to her frequently on the phone, don't ask her who's getting evicted, because I'm not telling her the name of the person that's getting evicted soon. So you won't get information from her. I'm putting that one on ice. I'm going to sit back on that one until word is on the street. Then I can giggle my ass off and everybody can reflect back to the date of the upload of this video and be like, damn, yeah, it's a lot that I know. A lot I know about a lot of people. But you know, y'all trying to portray like y'all superstars. Y'all getting it on and getting it in. Cats back in Chicago lying and shit. Talking about they overseas contacts have dried up. No. New child support laws. That's the cause of it. See, if you owe back child support, your passport is revoked. So that's the reason these cats aren't traveling the globe. You know, you can't leave the United States if you owe back child support. So, you know, maybe, you know, y'all need to start taking care of y'all financial responsibilities to your children, you know, because it's kind of fucked up for me to, like, have known a DJ for over 20 years, and all of a sudden, they just pop up, my kid is graduating high school, and I'm sitting there like, you got a kid? I mean, that's first off, you got a kid, because I didn't know, and your kid is graduating high school? How is it I never knew you had a kid? Evidently, you wasn't taking care of your responsibilities. You know, you sweeping shit under the rug as you talking more shit than Jesse Jackson. So, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. And for anybody, if you're pissed off with me, you know, get pissed off, be pissed on. I don't really care. I'm living good. So, y'all might just want to doggone get yourself to my level as of a standard of living and a credit rating and stuff like that, you know. And for all of the shit talking, trust. If you can't post photographic or video proof to back up the shit that you talk on Facebook, just shut up. Okay?